Ah, the devil. Hello. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It is a beautiful day today. A perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing. Devilman on the PlayStation 1. That's right. Devilman on the PS1. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well for you. I had a productive day. I got all the Patreon envelopes out. Got all of the envelopes out, all the ghost drawings. I also wrote a couple letters to some people. Wrote some letters. Got those letters out on very fancy type. Very fancy stationery. Oh, this stationery is so fancy. You look at it and you're like, dang, that's some fancy stationery. Dang it. That's so fancy. But yeah, I sent a letter to my mother. I sent a letter to my mom, and I sent a card to my brother. Does it smell fancy? It smells. It doesn't smell like much, honestly. I have a bad sense of smell, so I mean it could smell. Could smell particularly weird, but use any of your advent calendar inks, my ink vent calendar stuff? No, not in these letters. What inks did I use? I used Pilot Konpeki. Is that it? For my card for Josh. What's everyone talking about slow mode for? What's everyone's slow mode issues right now? What's going on? Because slow mode's always has been on for years in the chat. I believe it's like it should let you know that there is slow mode. But that's it. There shouldn't be any other problems. There seems overzealous. Slow mode overzealous. Mine says try again in 3 seconds, even though I haven't typed anything. Yeah, I guess YouTube's having some issues. Not sure what that's all about. I'm sure it'll resolve itself one day. I'm sure it'll resolve itself. Give me a warning every time I type. Never seen it pop up mobile before. Very weird. I gotta check this out. I'm logging on with my FilmCow Extra account. Yeah, I don't see anything. my FilmCow Extra account is not an admin on this channel or anything. Yeah, I have no idea. Unsure what the issue is. Well, it'll resolve itself one day. Maybe not today. We'll see. Have the issue, but only on mobile. Yeah, I was just testing it on my iPhone app. No problem there. But I have noticed with YouTube issues, a lot of the time, because of the fact that they're so decentralized, because of the fact that there's so many different nodes that you could be connected to with YouTube, sometimes there's site-wide issues, and sometimes there's issues that affect half of the people. Sometimes there's issues that affect 1/4 of the people. This seems to be one that's affecting, like, I don't know, half of people as far as I can tell. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Let me turn on my PS1 1 second. All my comments are getting taken down if I mention Devilman. It's the devil, man. Guess I'll just watch silently tonight. I mean, your messages are coming through as far as I can tell. Did anyone else see Aaron's messages? Oh yeah, I skipped this video. It's a little gory. It's on the edge of not being value appropriate. Aaron is seen. Everyone. Aaron has been seen. I don't remember what we're doing in Devilman, but was there a boss we were fighting? Is that it? I'm just gonna turn slow mode off for tonight, 'cause it's apparently bugging out for people. It's been on for years because otherwise people come in and spam pretty frequently. But usually it works pretty well. Like 3 seconds. Nobody's really typing multiple messages within 3 seconds. That's not spamming. Oh yeah, I remember what we were doing last time. There was a woman tied up. We untied her, and then a countdown started where we had to go and find someone else to free. Stop it. Come on. Come on, give me a break. I punched it.
私の他にも化け物に連れて行かれた人がまだ向こうに。
Alright, we got 3 minutes to find someone else. But I don't really understand. I couldn't figure out last time where this supposed person was. I'm just gonna run around and look everywhere. That was finally my chance to tell you all about hot, lonely moms in your area. I would love to learn about all the hot, lonely mothers in my area. I must learn of all the absolute most attractive and loneliest mothers who are nearby. Ow. Stop it. I just don't understand this section. This is the person I just rescued. Son of a gun. Get the heck out of here. Get out of here. No. 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 My messages didn't go through because of slow mode. Said Melissa and I are excited for the possibility of a letter. Oh, there was an Oxford comma in my sentence. I did two things today. I sent out the Patreon rewards and I also sent out letters. But the letters, they are to, like, just to family members and stuff. There's too many Patreon supporters for individual personal letters to all of them. And I mentioned before, anything that's like a random chance, like, oh, there's a chance you could get this, is not allowed on Patreon. They will kick me off the platform for that if they find out. No raffles. So that's where I ended up was. So it's gotta be for everyone or for no one. There's too many people. It's a good problem to have. There's a large number of supporters, but everything I do needs to be able to be done in bulk. At some point, I'll probably actually send off some letters to a handful of long-term supporters, though. It won't be this month, though. I'm shipping out 3,500 packages. This over the next couple months. Dang it! I couldn't find the person. Alright, well, there's another one going. I don't understand where I'm supposed to go. For Llama's Kickstarter. Yeah, those packages are going to start going out. I got the stickers in today. Those got a little delayed. Supply chain issues and stuff. But I got the stickers in today, and the zines are coming in a couple days. Got the samples coming for the DVDs. So the zine tier is going to be shipping out first, because I'll have all of that ready to ship by next week. And then everything else is being shipped out right after that. I have no idea where. I'm just gonna keep walking around, keep missing the timer, keep having people perish. It's funny, you know what, that woman probably just told me where I needed to go, but because I don't speak Japanese, I simply did not get the message. Maybe I have to, Devilman punch my way through something. Oh, yeah, that's probably it. That was probably it. I probably needed to Devilman punch my way. Loved the Final Llamas video. Great stuff. Very metaphor. Thank you. It was a very metaphor. It was extremely metaphor. I had a character named Metaphor once. It's been a long time. But I had a character, name was Metaphor. My brother played this character. These ding dang ants. There's nothing in here. I do this for nothing. What's everyone's favorite stationery for writing letters? I know you have one. I know everyone has his favorite. In 2025, which is this current year, pretty much everyone has a favorite stationery with which they use to write physical letters. Do you have preferred pens? What's your... Oh, I finally found someone to rescue. Oh my god. What's your preferred pen? Moe River paper. Yeah, it's pretty good. I use I haven't used that for letter writing. Oh no, this person's dead. This is one of the persons I did not save. Special tablets I use to complain about copper quality. This is the way. Melissa has a special level of dislike reserved for all things stationary. Interesting. I don't think I've ever come across someone who has strong negative feelings about stationery. I feel like most people don't really have stationary opinions. I would legitimately love to hear why Melissa specifically does not like stationery. This is an opinion I would love to... I would genuinely, truly love to hear. I like the precise V7 RT. Interesting. Let me look up the V7. I know my time is running down. Yeah, I definitely have not used this pad. I like Pilot though. Interesting. Yeah, that's another dead person. Once worked somewhere in which the company rebranded. As an admin, worked closely with the person in charge, put me through a special type of hey hack. Oh, I see. So, extremely bad corporate work experience involving stationery. Yeah, I can understand the negative associations that would arise from something like this. I don't think I'm gonna save any of these people. I think once you miss one person, you're probably gonna miss everyone. Fonts, paper thickness, glossy, matte, raised, etc. Never wanted to be asked my opinion regarding logos and stationery ever again. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I get it now. I understand. It's funny, I've only very recently gotten into letter writing and stationery, and I genuinely had not even considered the corporate side of stationery. I have myself never worked in an office. Working in an office, to me, feels very similar to my my relationship with the absurd meaninglessness of the universe, which is one of the reasons it plays into my work so much. There's some particular type of soulless despair about office work that I am genuinely terrified of. So for me, when I think of stationery, I think of special little paper you get to write little notes to people you like. as opposed to a particular cog in a bureaucratic machine. Office work is supposedly more miserable than factory work, according to science. Yeah, I mean, when you think about that movie, Office Space, the office worker's happy ending is getting a construction job. Yep. Alyssa said she didn't mean to kill the joy you have for stationery. Oh, no, she didn't. I consider the corporate version of pretty much anything to be a separate thing from its non-corporate version. For instance, the only real experience I have, I probably need to, with corporate work, is I did, there was a period of 2 years in which my primary source of income came from corporate videos. So I would do like videos for like a corporation would have an event going on, and they would want a video done for that event, and I would do that video. And I consider that type of work like about as far away from like the art that I do as it's possible to get. Even though technically I'm doing the same kind of work. And Alphazar, thank you for the $2. If you don't work in an office, you can't meet Boo Boo. It's true, Boo Boo is an office. If you want to meet Boo Boo, you have to go to office. This feels like a boss area. I wish I could save. Yeah, I didn't save anyone. I didn't save any people. That's too bad. Oh, hello, Blake. Thank you. Glad you liked my stuff. Still put out videos every month. Large variety of stuff, so you might find something you like. But thanks for stopping in again. Oh my god, what? This is not a child. This is gonna be some monster. Otherwise, we'd be able to see the rest of the kid. Oh, it's gonna be attached to some sort of tube monster or something. Don't get any closer. This is a monster if I've ever seen one. There is simply no way. Get out of here, Devilman. You ever seen someone like this? Like in the shadows? Seeing a face like this in the shadows would probably be the scariest thing I've ever seen. If I saw that in real life. I mean, I've seen some pretty frightening things in my time. Like the Yip Yips from Sesame Street coming in my window. Long story. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a big turtle. Alright, not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's still scary, a turtle with a bunch of faces on its back. But I honestly was expecting to be even more afraid of what was in the shadows here. Expected something wetter. Yeah, something absolutely dripping. So we gotta fight this turtle.
お前たちデーモンが憎いと思ったことはないぞ。
Is he monologuing? I was a big turtle with a bunch of faces on my back. I spend a lot of time thinking about things to say to people. You know, no one... People would love to, People would love to talk to me when they encountered me and my many faces. Sorry, I just got a YouTube notification. I needed to check it to make sure it wasn't important. Apparently one of the VODs for Imagine Fashion Party on the Wii has now been blocked. I gotta mute some audio for Imagine Fashion Party. It's been blocked by, you guessed it, Warner. I mean, I'm sure the this particular claim is at least a real one. I'm sure it's at least a real claim as opposed to the previous claim. I'm still upset about that. I put out the Llamas with Hats compilation video. I really wanted to put that out last month because the ad rates were really high. But Warner had a false copyright claim against it, and I could not, and so it had to be released in January, where the ad rates are at their lowest. Patrick, thank you for the $2. Now they owe you 2 Animaniacs. Pretty soon I'm gonna get the whole Ding Dang set of Animaniacs. All 4 of them. All 4 Animaniacs. Ugh. Dang it. Oh my god, that was so much health. Warner Brothers copyright claim the llamas. Yeah, they've done it twice. Once when I put up the very first compilation version, and once when I put up the second one. It's because of the Canon and D that I used. I have a license to that particular track. I did license it. But they have their own recording of Canon and D. That they falsely were like claiming that I had used. It's an automatic thing. It was an automatic thing. The difference this time, usually when something gets claimed. 1600. Yeah, modern recordings can still be copyrighted though. Like if you record yourself playing it, you can copyright that recording. But I had a license to the recording I used. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this fight against this turtle. I can find some health somewhere. But Usually what happens is the ad revenue for a video gets held in... it gets held by YouTube until the claim is either released or the time runs out, and the time is 30 days. So it delays the payment you get, but it doesn't actually prevent you from earning money on the video. Which is a decent system. It's not perfect. But this time, it also came with a block. So I couldn't even release it. I couldn't release it. It had a block on it. No healing items, no. No healing items. Don't worry, the block will be released within 72 hours. Absolutely not. No, it was not. This took 30 days. I understand how it's supposed to work. It is supposed to be 48 hours after you submit the counterclaim. The block is supposed to be released. It simply was not. I contacted YouTube support about it, and they said, sorry, you have to wait the full 30 days. And so I did. Corams, thank you for the $5. Tonight, I finally saw the highly anticipated, or highly awaited new Wallace and Gromit film, Vengeance Most Foul. Pleased to report, this was a cracking good time. Glad to hear it. Sport sure was adamant about that from what you said. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did talk about this before. Yeah, support was 100%. Well, first they were adamant that it would be released within 48 hours, even though it hadn't been. They're like, don't worry. 48 hours it'll be released. I'm like, it's been more than 48 hours. They're like, let's send this up the chain. I sent it up the chain. They said it's going to take 30 days. I need to get back behind this turtle. How can I consistently get behind the turtle? That seems to be the way to cheese this fight. That doesn't do anything. Ugh. One second, I got a smudge in my glasses. Smudge gone. Corans, thank you for the $5. Sadder note, Britt Alcroft, the woman who brought Thomas the Tank Engine to the world on television, passed away today at the age of 81. Thomas the Tank Engine. Great program. That is very sad. Dude Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. Dreamcast community just did a game jam called Dream Disc 24. Might be a good filler stream. I entered a game as well. Nice, I hadn't heard about this. Yeah, I'll check it out. Love the Dreamcast. icebreaker into a tunnel. That would be some send-off. What am I doing? I'm not Devilman. Okay. Dang it. Patrick, thank you for the $2. I love Thomas the Tank Engine's Kafka-esque dystopia. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's some dark stuff on that show. Oh my god. This fight's so unfair. I'm really trying to figure out, like, a consistent way to fight this son of a gun. I can knock the turtle over. I can't seem to attack the turtle when they're on the ground, but I've had this trouble with a lot of bosses, and I'm not 100% sure that there isn't a way. It's absurd that this attack of mine has such a build-up, and yet does nothing. Feels like you should be able to hit him when he's prone. Yeah, it does. People looked up like combinations of attack moves that should be able to attack them on the ground, but it just simply does not work. He ends up being invincible on just an absurd amount of the time. Like, I have multiple, like, downward attacks, and those just those do not work. Jetpack, thank you for the 5.99 euros. Okay, this giant turtle. Maybe this giant double turtle covered in faces just wants some stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. That's the only way to finish this fight. Getting this turtle a pizza from the Pizza Hut Corporation. Maybe hard mode is on. No, easy mode is on. We're on easy mode. hate that this turtle has, like, those moves that take so much out of me. Yeah, I do not seem to have a similar move. I do not seem to have a high attack move. I've got these extremely weak attacks. I can knock the turtle down. But then I can't attack it when it's down. A combo or L&R trigger a special attack? No. I mean, there might be some sort of combo. L&R are not part of them. L&R do these things, which do not work on the bosses for whatever reason. Come on. All right. I might look up a long play or something and figure out what the heck do people do with this turtle? Devilman. Son of a gun. Found a long play, but they don't actually play the whole thing. That's not a long play then. That's not a long play. Alright, found a speedrunner who speedran this game. Let's see how they do with the turtle. Alright, there's a speedrunner, and I'll describe what I'm seeing right now. Speedrunner is up against the turtle. They run up to the turtle. They run behind the turtle and attack it. They run up behind the turtle. Alright. Okay, yeah, I know there is a combo that they use that seems to do a lot of damage to the turtle's rear end. Okay, no, this is... They one-shot the turtle. I don't know if this is a real move or an exploit. I feel like this has to be an exploit. I'll try to Yeah, that's the move that they did. They one-shotted the turtle girl. Oh my god, I one-shotted the turtle. Alright, well, I'm glad someone figured that out. I'm glad someone figured this out, so I didn't have to. Sure. I wonder if that move would work on other bosses. Oh wait, is the turtle still here? Did I not one-shot the turtle? I don't know. Well, we're halfway through the stream. We'll return to see what's going on with the turtle in just a moment. We have some birthdays to celebrate. We've got 2 birthdays. First up, it's Dane. Happy birthday, Dane. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Dane. Is this true? Chat, is this... is this true? Data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? Could be one of a assortment of numbers. 441. Nice. How about your letter? All over the place. Just absolutely flopping every direction. How's the weather? One big soggy cloud. Any of this hatch an egg? No. We got a joke, everyone. Birthday Machine has written a joke for Dane. Here's Dane's joke. When did the smoggy demon throw to the obnoxious grocer? When did the smoggy demon throw to the obnoxious grocer? Ha ha! See the feeling of discovering a new horror as the angels silently eat our dreams. Oh, you got a birthday secret, Dane. Horse problem, and fear rules the world. This is all true. Absolutely. Birthday Machine has calculated your star data by looking at the stars, looking at every star. Friend constellation. Your friend constellation is the Queen Bird. Enemy star. Your enemy star is Upsilon Mira number 4774. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. You know what? Forget about the data. Let's look at the charts. No. Data and charts are two separate things. Everyone gather around. It's time to sing to Dane. Join me if you can. Time for day, birth of Dane. Birthday greetings to Dane. The sea fills with danger. The eye has found Dane. It is beep and boop Dane. Warning! Yug found near Dane. The scent of the eagle. An angel with you. Beautiful. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Dane. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
How mysterious. Why is that woman hiding behind that tree? What is that cat doing floating in the void? A happy birthday, Dane. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Got one last birthday to celebrate, one final birthday. It's Stanley. Happy birthday, Stanley. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Stanley. No. I've not heard of Fuff. Have you heard of Fuff? Let me know. Like and subscribe. Tell me if you've heard of Fuff. Data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? Could be one of an assorted array of numbers. 394. How about your letter? Very simple. Very simple but elegant. How's the weather? Starry. Any of this hatch a egg? No. Sorry for the ominous sounding no. I don't know what came over me. Here, look. Could this be possible? Well, my wires. It could. We got a cake. Birthday machine is calculated the perfect cake just for you, Stanley. Here's your cake. First ingredient of this delicious, nutritious... that's what everyone likes in a cake. How nutritious it is. Delicious, nutritious cake. 8 kilograms barley. Certainly a nutritious cake. 6 tablespoons of sugar. 7 persimmons. 9 pounds rainbow sprinkles. Directions. Mix together ingredients. Spend 60 blinks getting angry about the window that never closes. Warning. Done. There's a bunch of windows that never close. Which one do you think it's talking about? Like, subscribe, let me know. Birthday machine is look to the stars. Determines your friend constellation is the Jolly Tuna. Enemy star, Beta Halcyon, number 1748. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. I don't know what happened there. Birthday machine has written a song, and we are all going to sing it. To who? Stanley, of course. Join me if you can. Happy has begun, Stanley. Time began this day, Stanley. The shadow consumes us. I see you now, Stanley. Find the birthday swan, Stanley. It's the angel's fault, Stanley. A breeze on our soft skin. Your name is a song. Beautiful. Finally, we have one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Stanley. Here it is. Your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
Very horse-based. This one. This one's very horse-based. Beautiful. I love this. Happy birthday, Stanley. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Back to the turret fight, I guess. Ugh. That thing I did didn't work. Alright, I did the move, but it's in the wrong place. Stop it! Stop hitting my butt! I actually want you to hit my butt. I like it when you hit my butt and rip it apart. I like to have my butt ripped wide open. Then I just have more butt. Those faces are souls of humans he's eaten. Do you think people would kill people more or less if when they killed someone, that person's face ended up permanently on their body and could talk? Imagine if this was the case. Hey. Got him. Lonely moms in your area they wouldn't be lonely anymore. That's a good point. Lonely moms in my area would be on a rampage. Are you enjoying Devilman? Surprised you're still playing it, sort of. Oh yeah, I mean, I've never seen any Devilman stuff outside of Crybaby, but I liked Crybaby a lot. And this game has a lot of interesting environments and models in it. So even when the gameplay is a little rough, I still enjoy seeing it. I think that's a good way to get the turret. It's back. There we go. Hopefully this is the last time. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, that might be it.
Sa-chan, 俺はこれで本当に人間を守っていると言えるのか?
Save, yes. Alright. What in the world? What do you think that sound was? Hopefully it wasn't some sort of... Oh, it was a big frog. It's a big frog. That frog holding a sick guitar. Oh no! Oh yeah, it's me. I'm Devilman. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Are you okay? Are you all right? It's probably fine. Oh, there's another one. There's a few of them. Which of these faces is the most kissable? Which of these is the most kissable of the faces? Ow. Double out. Yeah, I'm trying that move again. Oh, okay. The exact same move I can also do on the ground. That's great. That's great news. Now it's working. Now it's working. This one move, it does work. Gonna use it so many times though. Ow, hey. Hey, what was that? Come on. This is easy mode. Yeah, this is easy mode. We've been playing easy mode this entire time, I want you to know. Oh no. this is not working anymore. The combo is just simply not actually happening. Get him. Bet the game is relatively short overall. Difficulty makes for buffering. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure this is like... I think this is the boss fight. I think this is like the final boss. Oh no. What the heck? I gotta do this against all three heads? Come on, give me a break. Oh my god. I honestly have no idea how I did that. I want you to know I have no idea. Stop it. No. I wonder if we're gonna start from the 2-minute thing or... Nope. Pardon me. Pardon me. Is this with analog sticks? No. No, it's only with the D-pad. Come on, give me a break. Let me see if there's any strategies from that speedrunner I saw doing this. Not really, they're kind of getting bounced around too. Yeah, when the world record speedrunner is having a rough one in a fight in a game like this. Yeah, no, they seem to just be doing what I'm doing, just better. Alright. Snap it. No, come on. Yeah, I get it. I got 2 minutes. I don't think 30 seconds is enough time. Well, I donked up. I think when I saw the speedrunner, when I got to the countdown, the boss was like way less health, which means I think that there's probably already a timer running. Like, it doesn't trigger at a specific, like, level of health or whatever. So I think if I'm faster at this part, the 2-minute part will be easier. I wish the jumping attack wasn't so inconsistent. Like, the enemy seems to specifically have a bunch of counters to that. Which sucks. Hey man, thank you for the $2. Haven't been to work in weeks. Comms open at Discord. Comms open at Discord. What's going on with work? Ugh. Come on. Okay, that was good. Work cut hours for a lot of people over the holidays, myself included. Alright. We're at a little bit of a better spot. I do hate that I get hit multiple times when I get knocked down. Huge pain in the butt. Very close. No! Grab is so cheap. It's extremely cheap, yes. I think that's it. uh.
これが終わりではない。これからが始まりだ。もうすぐそこまで。
I believe he said this is just the beginning. very yin yang. Very, very circle of life, you know.
すべて終わったな。ああ、デーモンの気配も消えた。レスキュー隊が来ている。ここはもう彼らに任せて大丈夫だろう。
It all worked out. Chapter 2 results. Very strange that a game is exactly 2 chapters long.
この事件によりデビルマン、不動明がデーモンに対抗する唯一の手段だということが
To split a game into chapters and have 2 be the number of chapters in the game is weird. But I believe this is the end.
後日、この暴走事故は整備ミスによる人為的事故として報道され、助かった人たちの頭の中からデーモンの記憶は消えていた。
Well, we did it. We beat Devilman on the PS1. Very happy I played through the entire thing. Gameplay-wise, it is a little wonky, but it's manageable. Especially if you look up the speedrunning video and find that one move. It's a bit wonky, but I love the environments. I love the art in general. Definitely worth playing. Thank you for streaming the game. I always knew about it, but never seen anyone play it before. Yeah, I like playing games that are less well known. Like, I do play a lot of games that a lot of people play. Like, I'm streaming the Donkey Kong 64 right now, which is a well-streamed game, but I do like going deeper into libraries and finding stuff like this. I would consider this a hidden gem. It's got many interesting elements to it.
人間は徐々にデーモンに変えられていきつつある。人知れず密かにデーモンは人間界へと進行していった。
Total results. I got a C rank. Perfect. It's as high as it goes. Got the top rank. Interesting. Alright, I guess we're back at the beginning now. Well, we got 20 minutes, so... Oh, what does this say? No idea. It went by too fast. All right. What do you think happens if I load my game? Someone sent Jason a copy of Zoo Cube. Believe it or not, I've played Zoo Cube on stream before. After beating the game for the first time with C rank or higher, the player is rewarded with the opportunity to play a so-called TV version, which features a playable Devilman skin based on the 19th. Oh, is this true?
自殺だよ。
何？アスカ教授が？
It's on the wiki. Nice.
ガソリンをかぶって火をつけた。
I wonder if that's something I had to set in the options, though.
体重が生きている時の倍あった。父は遺産を残した。
Or if that's what the save is for.
工藤明。
It's the third chapter, but you have to get an A ranking to play it. Oh.
俺は親友アスカ亮の奇妙な言葉に誘われ。
Okay, that's interesting. There is more. You have to get an A ranking, and obviously the speedrunning version would not have done that. Would have specifically intentionally gotten lower than an A ranking because it's quicker. Well, that's good to know. Has to be normal difficulty or higher. Well, not gonna happen here.
受け継ぐ前にお前に見てもらいたいものがある。来てくれ。
Wow. Of course, I won't know if the alternate Devilman skin thing has worked until chapter 2 because I don't turn into Devilman until chapter 2. So there's no way we could possibly see that. Why'd you put this on? Come on. Stop goofing off. Stop being such a goofball.
俺たち人間が武器を持ったように、デーモンは合体能力を持った。おそらく何千年何万年と経つうち、俺たち人間の想像を超える能力を持つ怪物に変貌していったに違いない。気の弱いお前にはちょっと刺激が強すぎたかな。
悪魔が本当にいたなんて。
突然地球を襲った氷河期がデーモンの歴史を止めた。だが氷に閉じ込められたデーモンは何万年もの時を隔て、今現代に蘇ろうとしている。人間から地球を奪い返すために。
嘘だ！なぜそんなことが断言できる？
父が自分の体を犠牲にして分かったことだよ。父はデーモンの思考を探るためデーモンと合体した。
Starting to think the composer is unlisted or no one bothered to translate. I wonder if it has any credits in the manual.
ただ一つの方法も、それが父が残してくれた遺産だ。
恐怖の遺産とはそれのことか。
そうだ、そのことだ。来てくれ、力。
No. As far as I could tell, no. Oh, you found it. Hooray! Well, we're back at this beautiful house. Oh, I forgot about our jumping. Once we were Devilman, we couldn't jump anymore. Devilman doesn't jump. Oh boy. Trying to decide recently I'm trying to decide exactly what video I want to be working on this month. Not 100% sure. I have a few different options. Usually by this point I know, but I've had so much other stuff going on that I had to get done that were more time sensitive, so I just haven't come to a conclusion yet. Oh, it's the cheese woman. Yeah. Got her. Clearly a spatula madness about evil stationaries. Yeah, that's not amongst my list. Might do that lamp thing I was talking about. I have a video about a lamp. I might do that. I think it's just gonna be called Lamp. It's about a lamp. I have a couple of episodes of some series that I might be putting together too. I've still got to do the next Beyond Shadowstone Park and the next Carla Cop Faith. I think I don't have the time for the Beyond Shadowstone this month. Maybe that'll be next month. There's a lot of like character art that needs to be redone because I'm doing it all in 4K now. I hate that I'm doing stuff in 4K now, but so YouTube has forced my hands. Dang it, the door is locked. What I really like about a lot of PS1 texturing is it's an interesting combination of stuff here. Like some of these elements, like this window here, seems like it was hand-drawn. And then stuff like this rug looks like a photograph that's been digitized. I just like the look a lot. It's a look that I've been leaning into a lot more with my own cartoons and stuff. I've always had a sort of mixed media collage kind of look to my stuff, but been developing it a little bit more lately. I was thinking a lot about Spatula cartoon about taking things out of context. Yeah, classic propaganda technique, framing. Been used for forever, but just kind of happens all the time now. Oh yeah, I forgot I can crawl around now. I forgot I'm a little dog. I forgot about these save spots. It's so weird that like the first chapter and the second chapter really feel like entirely different games by like different teams of people. It's really strange. To have like in-environment save points here, and then in the second chapter it's save points after story beats. Very weird. Can't seem to get my friend who gets all his news and info from bad faith YouTubers to understand this concept. Once you're inside the propaganda machine, it's hard to get out. I feel like people experience more propaganda now than they have at any point in human history. Like even when you think about specific time periods that were very propaganda heavy, still you wouldn't be hearing it all hours of the day. It's just it's all the time now. And, you know, a lot of it's like from specific, like, bad faith right-wing sources, but there's plenty of what I would call, like, liberal propaganda on the same the same kind of wavelength, just maybe with a different level of intensity to it. I think about there was many years ago I used to watch Keith Olbermann. He's still around, right? Keith Olbermann. This was during the George W. Bush era, and there's definitely I understand how this kind of stuff gets people, because sometimes when you feel very bad about the world and the people in power, you just want to hear someone talking about why those things are bad. And so I would listen to Keith Olbermann. And I would consider Keith Olbermann, like, Keith Olbermann's 100%, he's a liberal. I would consider him part of a propaganda apparatus all the way back to like his show in the 2000s during the Bush administration. I think specifically about, he would have this section on every nightly show. So every day he would have this section, which would be the top 5 things that George W. Bush did that day. And I think George W. Bush, one of the most damaging presidencies in U.S. history. People, one of the worst administrations in terms of the revoking of American rights and international bloodshed and death. Even with that all said, I don't think there were 5 things every day that were newsworthy. I think that was too many things. And when you have a segment like that, you just have to fill it with 5 things every single day. And so there would be a lot of stretches, a lot of things that weren't even really George W. Bush that were put in there. And it's just part of a thing to fill up time with anger. And it's good to be angry at things that are bad. But it's not necessarily good to be constantly hearing things that are not necessarily true. To not have a framework you're working from where the things you're angry about and the things you're thinking are not based in any kind of empirical reality. And now there's like thousands and thousands of people on YouTube who are essentially doing that exact same thing, largely from the right, some from a liberal perspective. And note, I don't say right and left because I don't really think in the United States there's a very large left wing at all. it's liberalism and the right. But it's all propaganda. Constant. It's brain melting. All real items, or he includes satirical ones? No, they were all presented as news, as real things. It wasn't things like that. And one of the things that this sort of like media, one of the effects that it has on people, is a kind of ironclad protection of people in power, because you're constantly hearing about exactly how terrible one particular group is, and so when anything comes up about your own group, you're immediately defensive. You're immediately like, well, the other side is so much worse. And so this effectively does not matter. And I believe that this has created a sort of like constant backslide where we've reached the point in which essentially not a single person in government feels any need for any kind of accountability. I remember there's a number of people who I saw who were like absolutely flabbergasted that like stuff like Donald Trump's like record of sexual assault was not a hard line for people. That people were willing to still vote for the guy, even though he had incredible sexual assault allegations against him. And like, how could this happen? How could someone still decide to vote for him? Well, you know, Joe Biden has sexual assault allegations against him. Bill Clinton, sexual assault allegations against him. Why would you still vote for any of these people? Well, the other side is so much worse. When you understand that, you understand why people still voted for Donald Trump. Now, the way that things should work is credible sexual assault allegations against someone should be enough of a public outrage that these people never get into the position where you have to vote for one of them. The way that things should work is that the two choices that you have for office are two people who have differing opinions as to how the government should run, but that who are not necessarily monsters. But with the 24-hour propaganda machine going both ways, and you know, there is a difference between the two systems. It is, you know, especially right now, it is heavily right-wing. But there is the left-wing side, and it does mean that we get people running for office who, you know, the Democrats couldn't say anything about exactly how close Donald Trump was with Epstein. Exactly how many times he had been to Epstein Island, because Bill Clinton was exactly as close a friend to Epstein and had also been to the island as many times. I guess the only real point of any of this is, you know, we do live in a system where you're constantly subject to propaganda, whether you understand this or not. And I think coming to that realization and coming to the understanding that this is happening to you can help you not necessarily live a happier life. Because I don't think knowing all this has honestly made me any happier. But it could maybe make the world make a little bit more sense as to why people are doing what they're doing. And maybe you can prepare yourself for the moment where you have other options. I think that day will come. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. I will be back tomorrow. It's Sega Saturn Day. Gonna be playing something on the Sega Saturn. No idea what, but it'll probably be a good game on account of it being on the Saturn, my favorite system. I've been thinking recently about the Sega Saturn. I have no idea what people here, like, what their conception of the Saturn is. I feel like, because I have so many Saturn games and because I like to play so many obscure ones, I've played a good number of good Saturn games, but I've also played, I feel like, a large number of mediocre or bad Saturn games. It's got a huge library. I think Saturn has one of the best libraries of any video game console, but a lot of its greatest games I simply have not played because I've played so many of the goofed up ones. So maybe this is the year I start going into some more of the absolute classics. People's Joker was fun. Yeah, I love People's Joker. Great movie. I have it on Blu-ray, and I actually have a VHS copy coming to me. I got a VHS copy of the movie coming. Good film. I feel like that movie has now given me one of my favorite on-screen Jokers and also penguins. Have you tried Balatro? Yeah, I've been playing Balatro. I love Balatro. Unbelievable how well designed that game is. I haven't quite. I know people like refer to the game as like extremely like addicting. Like people get that like, oh, just one more game sort of thing. I haven't really felt a lot of that yet, but I think part of that is because like I think I might start feeling it when I start playing the higher difficulty levels, because I'm just not losing. Like it's the sort of game that I have some skills at. Like I love deck building games, and I love roguelikes, and something about it has just clicked with me where I think I've lost 2 games due to specifically like just a boss blind that I couldn't re-roll, which absolutely demolished the deck I was playing at the time. But other than those 2 games, like I've just won all of them. Like I just get to endless mode each time. But I've only played at the first difficulty level, and I imagine that'll change once I get to the higher ones. But I like the game a lot. When I started playing it immediately, I was like, oh, I see. I understand why people like this so much. Absolutely. Sometimes you just play a game and you're like, it's perfect. They really nailed this. Absolute perfect design. Yeah. Love playing. But yeah, I'm gonna start playing at the higher difficulty levels. Gambling is bad, and you should feel bad. It's bananas that, like, was it? Peggy gave it a 18+ rating because it could encourage gambling. This is absurd. 18+. There are actual gambling games that have gotten a lower rating than that. Like games with actual real gambling in it. 18 only. Not the slot machine in FIFA. Not the slot machine in FIFA. I think it was the developer posted like another Peggy game rating for an actual specifically poker game with actual gambling. Which got a 16+ rating. It is like absolutely an absurd rating that game got. As someone who has played in real life poker before, like there was a period of time in which I got into Texas Hold'em specifically, and went to tournaments. I played at poker tournaments. As someone who's done that, Balatro does not make me want to play poker again. It makes me want to play Balatro. It does not make me want to play poker. I want to play the game where I can make millions of chips from high card. Where I can structure my gameplay around high card. You sit in the living room with your sunglasses on, completely motionless. When I played poker, my style was very different than that. I was not one of those, like, sit completely motionless people. I was a very open player. I was very openly honest with my... like, I didn't try to hide any reactions or anything. And that played to my favor. Like, people often thought I was bluffing, but I simply have no way to bluff in real life. I'm just a very bad bluffer, so I just gave up the idea of bluffing whatsoever. No poker face. I did all right. I wasn't like a incredible player or anything, but in the end, I made more than I lost. So I just liked playing it. I didn't like gambling so much, but I liked playing poker. I liked playing Texas Hold'em poker. No one will play with me anymore, though. Yeah, those days are over. There was a period of time, the late 2000s, the late 2000s. There was a period of time in the 2000s where you could get anyone to play Texas Hold'em with you, but not anymore. I've got some really nice poker sets. I've got these really nice chips, and I've got 30 or 40 like decks of cards, like really interesting decks of cards. Like I collected like these really nice looking decks of cards, just really cool designs on them and stuff. High quality cards. People just won't play with me. Card Shark Jason swindled too many people. I mean, I would like I started playing in college. Like I went to college. This was like 2004. Yeah, 2004. And people would just like set up poker nights and stuff, and it was like $20. Sometimes it was as low as $5 or whatever, depending on how many people were playing. Yeah, you go in, you spend $20. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you'd make $100. It was, you can spend a lot more than $20 on a night. It was a way for me to make pizza money. I occasionally was forced to play poker instead of Smash Bros. During specific years in college. Yeah. Yeah. Poker's lost its luster for most people. I feel like the days of... I don't think there's going to be a big poker revival. I think we're at the point where there's enough like online games and stuff that the poker thing's just probably not going to come back. Kids these days don't appreciate illegal gambling. People these days just don't appreciate illegal gambling. Kids are literally playing Russian roulette now, are they? Are kids playing Russian roulette? I would play a Russian roulette that didn't involve shooting yourself. Like, if it was with like one of those super soakers that shoots the smelly water. Remember that? Remember the supers? There was these super soakers they briefly sold where it came with this stuff you added to the water to make the water smell terrible, to add some stakes to the water fight. It wasn't an idea that really worked well because, you know, in a water fight, everyone's going to get wet at some point. So all you're doing is just deciding to go out, play with water guns, and get all smelly. The ooze one. No, this wasn't like the sticky one. Yeah, super stinkers. That's what it was called. I remember the ad. One second, I'll show it to you. Get ready for the 90s, everyone.
Everybody's having fun with Super Stinkers water gun. We got a Super Stinkers water gun, and we're gonna have some smelly fun. Super pepperoni pizza, Super Stinkers, smelly old sneakers. There's 8 cool smells and they all fake fast. Come on, guys, let's give them a blast. Super Stinkers, super stinky garbage can. You smell lovely. Yeah, everybody's having fun with Super Stinkers water gun. Super Stinkers water gun, only the fun is permanent.
The 90s. Yes, that's a good thing to leave on. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.